Yeah, it might be a preseason game. And yeah, a lot of our starters didn't play. But I'm still going to break down some film. What is up, Finn fans? Yes. Today we're going to be looking at some film of the preseason game. Again, it's a preseason game. None of the starters played. Maybe like 2% of the starters played. But there's some plays that I thought were very interesting. Plus, Brian Baldinger broke down some plays as well. He has like a 2 minute, 14-second clip that we're gonna watch. I'm not gonna do the same play, so I got like maybe two or three plays that I just kind of want to look at, and then we're gonna watch and react to Brian Baldinger's clip. But to give you an idea of what happens during the season, because during the season, what I'm going to do is the Dolphins are gonna play on Sunday. I'm gonna do the recap after the Dolphins game. And then normally it takes about 24 hours for them to put the film on NFL Plus. So Tuesday, I think I'll do film breakdowns. Monday or Tuesday, depending on how quickly I can get the film breakdown. I'll do the breakdowns. So give you an idea of what you're in for this season if you are new to the channel. So yeah, we're gonna look at some film here, and we're gonna jump right into it. So this first play is the infamous touchdown that was given up here. And it's a very interesting play. I'm just going to play it, and then we're going to look at it. A little motion there, a little crossing route. He was even open across the middle. I think this is Gabbert. Had time and a half. Let's it rip. All right, so we go back. So you could see here, right? He's coming in motion. Don't want that to be yellow. Let's do that again. I also don't want it to be that thick. Okay. So he's coming in motion here. I think he's going to kind of run a post. And he's going to go to the outside and also run a post, right? And Brandon Jones here, I don't know what he's trying to do here. Noah kind of tries to follow it, but he's like a good 5 yards off of the route. But if you watch Brandon Jones, I don't know what he's trying to do here. So we'll play it. Right? There's the cross. He's going up. He's going across the middle. Again, he was wide open. He could have just thrown it to him. But he had all the time in the world. Dolphins only sent 4 actually, and look at all they kept in. They only had 3 receivers running their routes. Had an out route here that was covered. Had him wide open over the middle. So it looked like they were doubling him, and he was playing a zone. It seemed like, but again, when I saw this, right, and obviously when you watch it on TV, you see it where the ball travels, right. So the ball gets thrown there. And this is at the point that I see it, right? This is at the point that I see Noah Igbinoghene up here, Brandon Jones down here. He comes down to try to make the tackle, save the touchdown. That's at the point we start to see it. It was about right here. And I'm thinking to myself, did they take Brandon Jones and put him at corner and then put Noah at safety where it was at a 2 high safety situation? No, it was a single high safety situation. Veron McKinley, I think that's who this is right here. But like, you're playing so far off, you got to hope and pray you can make that tackle. And again, you look at Brandon Jones, who obviously, who's what I think happened was there's no communication between these two, because I think what was supposed to happen is either he tells him or he tells him, I got this guy, you got that guy. Because especially with a lot of these routes where they cross before they run, he was supposed to let him know, I got him, I got outside, you got inside. Regardless of what route they run, or if there's motion before the snap, I got outside, you got inside. So he was supposed to stick with him. If I'm being 100% correct. Brandon Jones was supposed to stick with him, but decided to follow this route, which Noah was, again, 4 yards off for some reason. Like, if that is the case, and again, I'm sorry I'm breaking it down so much, but it's just so confusing to me. If that is the case, you must really trust your tackling skills if you're going to play 4 yards off and have all of this real estate in front of him. That don't make any sense to me. That don't make any sense to me at all. So this is the interception, which I find interesting. Again, there's other plays that we're going to go over, but Brian Baldinger also goes over them. So we're going to kind of like react and talk about it. I'm not going to do my own film breakdown. Then we're going to look at Brian Baldinger. That would be pretty stupid. This is the interception. And it's just a great play by Campbell. Absolute great play by Campbell. Great play by the defense. I think this was around the third quarter, give or take. Everyone's covered. And our 4 is easily getting through. Like 74 is getting pushed back. Like we're easily getting through. So he, at this point when he wants to throw it, he has nobody. Because he has this safety who's going to come in and jump on this. He's double teamed. He's falling. He could have thrown it here, but you got a guy falling on you. So he's going to his safety valve, gets out of the sack, and says, I'm going to get to my safety valve before I get sacked. Good hit by Campbell, and the ball never hits the ground. He takes it right out of his legs. This last play we're going to talk about, this play is not good. And I just want to talk about it because the biggest problem I've noticed, especially with the linebacking core, is tackling. And this is a play where it should have been stopped, right? You have Sam McGuavin, who is this, linebacker who can't tackle a wide receiver here, and it bothers me. So, again, I'm going to play it. We're going to react to it. Again, a lot of crossing routes. Great play. Should have been stopped there. And I think this was like a third or second and long. Because of a good stop, I think John Jenkins or Benito Jones had like a 3-4 yard tackle loss. And he just go off to the races. It was a very simple route because Trask was getting a ton of pressure on him. Shout out to the front 4 that we had, right? He was constantly getting pressure on him. So they were quick routes, right? And Sam McGuavin played it perfectly. It was an in route, right? He went up, acted like he was going out, came back in. Supposed to be just get some yards. I think this is second and long. I'm just going to get some yards so I can make our third down a little bit more manageable. Played it perfectly. Played it to the point where if he was a little bit quicker, he probably could have pick sixed it, right? Jumped the route. Because he's playing it perfectly, Sam McGuavin. You look at this still image, you're like, he's going to tackle him. Cool. Third and long. How do you not finish that tackle? And again, it's preseason. I get it. But I'm just giving you an idea of my film breakdown. And I just don't understand. Again, perfect situation, perfect position to intercept the ball if he was a little quicker. I just don't get how you can't tackle him. I don't understand that. But let's jump over to Brian Baldinger's film breakdown and look at some very good plays that I'm very happy with.
Plays are important to watch. They're all 1st and 10 plays. Forget about who's on the field. Just look at the system. All right? Gesicki goes in motion. All right? You got an offset eye. Watch what the play action does to the Bucs up front. Watch how clean this picture becomes.
If you notice too, I'm going to go back a little bit. They were playing this the entire 90% of the game. They had like 10 in the box. The 90 single high safety, 10 in the box, 90% of the game. That's why if you notice the Dolphins weren't able to run. The Dolphins were playing tight formations, either I formation, single back, strong, weak. They were playing a lot of those formations. Barely saw them in the shotgun. They were working on the run, and the Bucs were working on stopping the run, and that's why you weren't seeing a lot of runs.
All right, you got an offset eye. Watch what the play action does to the Bucs up front. Watch how clean this picture becomes. Right there. Short set, clean picture. Here comes Cedric Wilson. All right, remember? Dallas Cowboys, Cedric Wilson, 6 touchdowns last year. He's open over the middle for 15.
I love that.
Watch how clean this picture
just see them all biting.
Becomes. Right there. Short set, clean picture.
Respect the run.
Here comes Cedric Wilson.
You got to have a run game to
remember?
Respect it.
Dallas Cowboys, Cedric Wilson, 6 touchdowns last year. He's open over the middle for 15. All right, very similar right here. Play action right here. Motion, Pre-snap motion. Watch what the play action does. Bam. All right, now, look at what you get right here. I mean, you get a wide open Trent Sherfield right here. Wide open. All right, now, the Bucs blow the coverage. Way too soft. Looking at the run in the backfield, eyes in the wrong place. Big chunk, 33 yards. 1st and 10. Here it is, 1st and 10, shotgun now. Now, here comes Bowden in motion.
All right? Play.
Now, this is a design call. Watch this double move by Lee right here. I mean, it is a great call, and it's a great execution. Like, watch this. Stutter.
Oh,
See?
He bit so bad.
All right, what do you have? You get great protection up front. Handling the twist stunt. Skylar Thompson steps up, makes the throw. Dolphins dancing at the Ray J.
I love that move that he put on
Great protection up front.
Just
stutter.
Made him bite so bad.
All right.
Love it.
Front. Handling the twist stunt. Skylar Thompson steps up, makes the throw. Dolphins dancing at the Ray J. All right, beautiful. 1st and 10. Skylar Thompson under center. Here we go. You're starting to see it. You're teaching and you're learning a system about how to get chunk plays
formations
on 1st down. Here it is, play action. Now, the Bucs blow the coverage. Okay, well, maybe this play action fake right here out of I formation got this group to bite, step up. Nobody pays attention to Bowden, and he goes free for 29.
I will say this, right? If I'm going to nitpick a little bit.
Bowden.
He throws it out in front, and he puts the ball where it's supposed to be. That's a touchdown.
Free for 20.
But he Bowden kind of had to stop and then jump up for it. If he put that ball out in front of him, that's a touchdown.
29. Chunks. Now, it's all based off the run game. All right, so let's watch this group up front. Watch them all step. Now, they step, and all they're doing is blocking a pattern. Block the pattern, let the back find the daylight. And that's exactly what Myles Gaskin does. He finds the daylight. This is a symphony.
Love it.
Block the pattern, let the back find the daylight.
That's Solomon Kinley right there. I think that's Panky. Yeah, right here.
And that's exactly what Myles Gaskin does. He finds the daylight. This is a symphony. It's an orchestra. And when everybody plays their notes together, it's beautiful music.
Yeah, like, again, if you notice here, like I said, 10 in the box, tight formation on that play action. I think this is one, see, shotgun, rare commodity, because then if you go to the play before, 10 in the box, tight formation, single high safety. Because when he throws it, there's your safety, single high safety. That's a lot of what they were running. Tight formation, 10 in the box. I know we wanted to see them like run the ball like crazy, but I'm not worried. I know some are. It's preseason. Again, none of our starters played. But looking at the film, that Lynn Bowden move where it was just subtle, where the defender thought he was going in, and then he just a subtle, quick move went over the top. Both of the moves were just blown coverages because of play action. And if we want these deep plays, if we want these like one-shot touchdowns and stuff, the run game has to be there. Like you've seen from what Brian Baldinger showed us that the run game will feed the play action. It will make that defense bite. You have no run game like the Dolphins had last year, they're not biting. You're not getting the plays over the top. You're getting the plays 10, 15 yards down the field. Slants, in routes, crossing routes. And that's where you saw with Tua, right? A lot of people are like, oh, Tua can't throw deep. Tua can't throw deep. It's not that he can't. It was never there because they never respected the run. Tua turned around and handed that ball off. They never took a step forward. They were like, oh, our front will get in there. And if not, we'll give them a 1 or 2 yard gain, and then we'll clean it up on the back end. They never came forward for it. So Tua would hand it off and then turn around to look, and his deep guys are covered. So he has to throw the slant. They brought in the RPO because of how horrible the offensive line was. Run game is incredibly important, and it needs to work. And if we have Mike McDaniel, who's supposed to be very good at getting the run game going, we'll see. But real quick update on Trill Williams. Unfortunately, it's an ACL injury. He's gonna be out for the year. Mike McDaniel talked to the media the other day. I don't know if they have camp today. If they have camp later today, again, I'm recording this Sunday night. You're watching this Monday. I will have the camp video out later tonight. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy this quick little film breakdown. Like I said, I'm going to be doing the more intensive, bigger ones for the season. Just thought I'd give you a little taste during the preseason. Might do for the Raiders game, especially if Tua starts. If Tua plays the Raiders game, I'll give you some Tua film breakdown, see how he does, the good, the bad, all that stuff. But other than that, I'll see you either later today or tomorrow. Again, all of it is closed off to the public until the 24th and 25th. So other than that, like usual, stay classy. Effins up.